The brand new DOT utility truck just released in the latest Erlc update. Let's see what this car is about and tell you if you should buy it or not. So this utility truck is only on the DOT team. Now, if you go to one of the spawners, as you can see, this is the Chevron, I have no idea how to say that, Platro utility truck. So here it is. It is not rank locked, so anybody can buy this for $39,500. If you watch my other video, this is a lot cheaper than the other car that was $200,000. So most people should be able to purchase this car. So the design of this car, I actually really like it. It's very detailed, I've noticed. Here's the front of the car, the sides, the back. The trunk, of course, has a barrel cone, some normal cones, and some skinny cones in it, like basically all cars now. There's the back and the other side. So this is obviously a 4-seater car, and this is probably just a good car to kind of grind with on the DOT team. Not really useful for much more besides from like if you do want a specific car for doing a DOT roleplay. This would be a pretty good truck to actually have for DOT roleplays if you're closing down the road. As in real life at traffic stops, I normally see a lot of Chevy Silverados. So if you are using this truck for grinding, which you probably will if you are using this, then I think we need to figure out how fast you can go from traffic light to traffic light getting that XP up. I think you can tell I'm not the best grinder on the DOT team as I only have 670 XP. So let's check out the 0 to 60 now. 0 to 60 is not the worst, like 5 seconds or so. And the speed is still slowly increasing. Let's see what it gets up to, probably around like 130. And we're maxed out at 131 miles per hour. So that is pretty fast for being on the DOT team. Of course, you're not going to be chasing down anyone, so you don't need your vehicle to be that fast, but that's still pretty fast. One thing I have noticed is that the antenna is on the top right of the car. Or left, I think it goes from the back actually. And then of course you got your warning lights right there, and you got your actual car lights. That's actually cool. I haven't bought this car on the civilian team, but as you can see, it has that stripe that actually goes down. And for the blinker light there and there. Alright, that's pretty cool actually. So this car does look pretty fancy, and honestly, I do rate this car pretty high. It is pretty cheap, only $40,000, which I would recommend probably buying this in a private server if you're using it for a roleplay, since if you are doing roleplays, you're probably in a private server. But if you do want to use this to grind, then you will have to buy it in the public server, as your data does not save in private servers, but it does in public servers. Now, if I'm going to be 100% honest, this car is really cool, but I honestly wouldn't use it unless you're doing a specific roleplay with it, like on the private servers if you're closing down this road or something like that. If you are wanting to grind some XP on the DOT team so that way you can get a cool tow truck or something, well, then the best car is probably just the free car. I know that this thing looks pretty ugly, but this car is free on the DOT team, so obviously you will have this car. It won't cost you anything. And even though this car's 0 to 60 seems insanely slow, it's pretty similar to the Silverado. And this car goes an impressive 125 miles per hour, so not much slower than Silverado either. Really, the only advantage that you're getting with that Silverado, I'm talking about the utility truck by the way, is that it looks a lot nicer, but besides from that, not many advantages. And as always, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.